Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. I will present my paper for International Conference ICOMER. My paper is Local Wisdom Bugis Bone in the LAPS-Heuristic Learning Model, an alternative solution to improve the metacognitive ability. Metacognition skills include student ability to review and monitoring the solution process in problem solving. So the ability play an essential role in supporting student success in solving problem. Through metacognition ability, student can more easily understand the material and last a long time. This is because metacognition ability significantly affects students' communication, attention, and more understanding the material. The importance of the ability of to metacognition is not in line with the facts on the ground. The phenomenon that occurs learning in schools indicates the weak metacognition ability of students. This can be seen from the result of programs for international student assessment study in 2018, where Indonesian students in the field of mathematics studies were ranked as 6th, 7th out of 74 countries with a score of 379. Meanwhile, student ability to solve hot questions requires metacognition skills, namely the ability to plan, monitor, and evaluate problems in the question to find a solution to the causes of student low metacognition ability in the learning process in school that still tend to difficult not understanding the problem. Therefore, it's imperative to pay attention to the accuracy of learning model that can train student recognition ability. The LAPS-Heuristic learning model is one of the problem-solving model ranged from the systematic stage, starting from the understanding activities, the obtaining problem-solving solution. The LAPS-Heuristic learning model facilitated students to solve non-routine problems by defining problem that is not yet known how to solve. Then, the evaluation stage is carried out in such a way to find out the key to solving the problem. And increasing student activity can be done by relating the material learning to the student initial experience of knowledge by integrating local wisdom. The integration of local learning in the mathematics learning process helps make learning more effective and exciting, as well as support student thinking, communication, even collaboration skills. The LAPS-Heuristic learning model based on local wisdom is an alternative solution of coming cultural through exploration in the world of education. Combining learning model with local wisdom is how to create more exciting learning and make it easier for students to understand each material because learning based on local wisdom involves students' cognitive, affective, and psychomotoric ability. And this research is quantitative study with the experimental type 1 group pretest post-test design which was carried out to see the consistency of the application on the LAPS-Heuristic learning model with local wisdom is influence improve students' metacognition ability. The subject of this study were grade 9 students of SMP Negeri 1 Kahu who were selected by purposive sampling so that 3 classes were obtained to be tested. These 3 classes were selected based on the lowest average pretest score of all grade 9 students as many as 9 classes at SMP Negeri 1 Kahu. This research instrument used in study are observation, interview, written text, and documentation. The written test in metacognition ability test of 5 essay question based on metacognition ability indicators. The data analysis technique used is in the form of descriptive statistic to describe the metacognition ability of student each testing class. And the syntax of the LAPS-Heuristic learning model based on local wisdom consists of step 1, understanding the problem. Understanding the problem is a step to help students to explore problem in situation, select facts, determine the relationship between facts, and formulate problem question. And this stage in Bugis is also known as the MAPASI 7 stage. And the next step, devising plan. Devising plan activities that question how to solve problem and draw known relationship from a problem, where students were required to consider the problem and must come up with a solution plan. This stage in Bugis is also known as the Marola stage. And next steps, carrying out the plan. The activity is carrying out the strategy they have been prepared of the stage of planning, problem solving, where students apply the plans they have been prepared by paying attention to step by step. This stage is also often carried out by Bugis community in solving problem known as Mapasituro. Next step, tournament. And tournament, the learning process, are activity that can attract interest, the foster student, motivate, be more active and teaching and learning activity. Tournament in Bugis are known as Machule. And next step is looking back. And looking back is very important step in LAPS learning, where students review the steps that have been taken. This stage is very synonymous with the term Mapasilolongan. And based on the analysis before the implementation of the LAPS-Heuristic learning model with local wisdom, it's not surprising that students have not been able to understand the problem of metacognition. Students are not used to asking a question requiring them to reason in solving problem. Students also not used to planning, monitoring, and evaluating, exercising the problem to determine the right solution to solving them. Students in doing question tend to memorize without understanding the materials. So when faced with example of varied question, student explain solution. Although students who answer are correct when directed to explain and present answers, students are incapable. The data analysis result of using the LAPS-Heuristic learning model with local wisdom and after implementation show increased student metacognition ability in each testing class. The application of local wisdom LAPS-Heuristic learning model in all 3 testing classes showed student improved metacognition ability. This can be seen from the average post-test score obtained by student in each classes, namely in 55.89 in trial 1 test with the medium category, and trial 2 test of 62.67 in category medium. The increases in trial 3 tests show maximum result in 86.89, which was in the high category. The result proves the applying the LAPS-Heuristic learning model with local wisdom influence student metacognition ability. So this results in alternative solution in training ability of student metacognition, especially in mathematics learning. The research involving culture in the learning process can increase student understanding of the subject matter, in this case, in this material, to build a flat room. In addition to the systematic arranged stage of LAPS-Heuristic learning model, the integration local wisdom can attract student attention to be motivated to learn by integrating Bugis designator BEPA shape bucket ball and diverse and identical to flat side space construct. Through this illustration of local wisdom, student can plan planning, monitoring, and assessment or evaluate every problem given to get a proper solution. This means that applying the LAPS-Heuristic learning model with local wisdom can be alternative solution in supporting student mathematics learning success, especially in metacognition ability. Thank you. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. That's the material I had to share with you. Thank you for your attention. Billahi taufik wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for e-commerce.